Hello, everyone. News Channel 3, Chief Meteorologist Keith Thompson with a YouTube and Facebook Live weather update. On this Wednesday night, we've made it hump day. On this Wednesday night, I hope everybody's having a good day and a good evening. We are looking live right now at South Haven. The sun is just set. Did provide a little bit of an orange glow in the sky, or an orange ball in the sky that, of course, is going to be obstructed by the smoke that is getting thicker and thicker. And that's going to continue to be an issue, even more so as we go through the day tomorrow. As the smoke, I'm sure you saw some of those scenes from the UP and also the northern lower, where the smoke was very thick. In fact, you couldn't even see much of the Mackinac Bridge. This is the view right now, again, live in South Haven, where it's not the clouds that's shielding the orange glow that we normally see. It is indeed the smoke. So if we squeeze that forward, there you can see. Joanne, good evening to you too. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it very much. This view here looking over South Beach and the South Pier. Notice the lights are already on there and visible. You can see the glow or the shining there of the North Pier light. I think in the distance, that might be the Friends Goodwill. I'm not sure, way in the distance. Mike, happy hump day to you too. Yeah, that's for sure. Carla, it is weird to see that smoke effect. Craig, too hot, still too hot. We had some really hot heat index readings today. Gwen, good evening to you. So here's what's going on. That smoke is making its way south. And so it is already, of course, filling our sky in the upper levels of the atmosphere, and it will soon be moving in lower as well. And we're going to be smelling it and seeing it likely overnight tonight and certainly tomorrow. Karen, I'm doing well. Hello to you in Vicksburg. Thanks very much. Sally, I agree with that. Everybody needs to be safe out there. So this is the view right now, again, in South Haven. Here's the view at Mackinac. And again, this is live. And you can see the effect of the smoke there for sure. You know, if you didn't know any better, you might think it's just foggy out there or there's some rain or something. This is all smoke. And so much worse conditions close to the surface up north, as this is the view of the Mackinac Bridge. Again, this is from Mackinac City. So this would be on the south side of the straits, the south side of the bridge looking north. And as you can see there, it looks like it's maybe some kind of early morning fog or something, but actually this is just smoke that we're seeing out there right now. Sad to say, for sure. Of course, this smoke is coming from wildfires that are burning right now, primarily in central and southern Ontario, but not just there. There are some wildfires that are just across the border in Minnesota and northern Minnesota as well. Good evening to you. You're very nice, Keith. K&M, thanks so much. Jeff, hot and muggy in Ceresco, to be sure. So that's the view again in Mackinac. This is the view in South Haven. Notice it's not at ground level really yet, but it will be getting there overnight. And as a result, we're going to be seeing that smoke during the day tomorrow. Check out this scene here. I got this picture a little bit earlier today from Denise Newberry in Atlanta, which is east of Gaylord. So that would put it in the northeast part of the lower. And you can see the smoke there as well. I posted a couple of pictures there, also posted from Kathy Scher, who was looking out over Lake Superior, but you really couldn't even see the lake. The smoke was so thick, so thick. Lake water is hot, not even enjoyable on the sea-dew. That's bad news there, right, buddy? Well, tomorrow, probably a good day just to keep that sea-dew inside anyway. Mike, thanks for the share. Appreciate it. And Mike from the east side, Smoky Wyandotte. Okay. Wow. Yeah, it is spreading everywhere now, at least certain as far as the mitten is concerned. Maybe you saw on my Facebook page. I think I might have put it on my Twitter page or X page as well, but I know I did on Facebook. Earlier today, the air quality index as measured by Eagle, the State Department of Environment, Great Lakes and Energy, or Energy, Great Lakes and Environment, Great Lakes and Energy, Eagle. their chart there, they go from 0 to 500, 0 being, of course, good air quality. But once you get to 300, it's considered hazardous, okay? And that goes up to 500, which we would say is extremely hazardous. Well, earlier today, at several points, Marquette was coming in with an AQI, or air quality index, reading of 1,000. So it's crazy. This scene here, smoky up north sky, this from Atlanta, but of course it was smoky all around. All right, let's go with our wildfire smokecast. Ashley, hello to you in Muskegon. Getting pretty smoky there, and a very strong smell. Thank you for that report, because that is moving south. So Grand Rapids, Holland, Kalamazoo, name it, Wayland, Hastings, all the way down eventually to I-94 in South Indiana. That's what's coming. Yeah, I think the east side of the state might be a little bit worse, a little bit early, Mikey. And based on that report there from our East Side Bureau reporter there, Mike in Wyandotte there, it looks like that is the case. Cassandra, hello to you in Three Rivers. Thanks for being here. Yeah, whether it's Ontario, Minnesota, California, Colorado, the woods have been on fire there too. The Pacific Northwest, Washington State, we've had forest fires there in years past. And that smoke is, of course, carried by the upper winds, wherever they might be flowing. In this case, I think it's thicker, faster, because these fires are considerably closer than, let's say, 3 years ago, when those wildfires were just so bad in British Columbia, primarily British Columbia and in Alberta. Remember that? Well, we're a couple of thousand miles away, more than that really, from those. And so it was bad here. But in this case, Ontario, Western Ontario, Central Ontario is not that far from us here in West Michigan. So really very smoky. Chris, hello to you. Got smoke in Coopersville. After this, I'm going to go outside in the back parking lot there and see if I can smell it yet. Good evening to you, K&M. Doug, hello. Trapped inside from the heat, but with bad. Glad you have air. That is for sure. Want our windows open. Well, I tell you what. Early next week, I've got some good news for you. As far as the smoke goes, I don't think it'll be around, let's say, by Friday evening, Saturday morning. So that's good news. But the heat and humidity is still going to be around to some degree. But Sunday and into Monday and next week, I think we'll get a little bit better there, Doug. A little bit better. Oh, I'm sure, K&M, I'm sure that is tough. Evelyn, hello to you. Thanks for the thanks. Yeah, I didn't see 1,100 in the UP, but I saw 1,000 plus up there. Pretty crazy with the air quality. Right in the middle of that smoke there. Hello to you, Robert and Dawn. Good evening. All right, let's go with our smokecast here. I want to show you. This is 11 o'clock tonight. Remember, the reds, the darker the red, and if there's purple, that's the worst. You see the legend there on the top. Let's roll this forward from 11 o'clock tonight to 7 a.m. Talk about a vivid sunrise or a vivid sunset. It's not out of the question that the smoke could be so thick that you might not necessarily be able to see the sun. Not out of the question when it's coming up anyway. So let's go from 7 a.m. to about noon tomorrow. Notice a couple of things. First of all, it's overall of West Michigan. It does get a little thicker. It looks like closer to I-96 and north. And in that arc that you see that goes from the UP down across the bridge, through Traverse City, through Alpena, really the northern, let's say, fifth of the lower, all the way down to the Thumb area, and then over toward Detroit, Mike, by noon tomorrow. And then it's going to be smoky tomorrow evening at this time. We will start to see, I think, some change Friday after midnight. Let's go all the way to Friday, 7 a.m. You start to see a little of that smoke, that orange and red being replaced by some yellows and greens from the west, something that will continue through to Friday evening. And that's when I think things will start to get a little bit better. In the meantime, an air quality alert for tomorrow. Air quality alert for tomorrow. And of course, as you might imagine, that's for everybody. I mean, that's just for everybody. So what does that mean? Well, here's some ways to protect yourself from the smoke. First, of course, as much as you can, limit your exposure. Best to stay inside and use air conditioning, and especially with a good filter, with a proper filter there. Courtney, hello to you in BC. Natasha, hello. Cassandra, thank you for the thanks. Katie in the house, thank you so much. You're very kind. I appreciate that. Christine in Battle Creek, thanks for checking in from the Cereal City there. Smoky Cereal City, right? Will, hello to you out of South Haven. We were just looking there. Christina, hello. I hope you're staying cool in the heat too. I am, thanks. I'm making it. Got smoke and belding. Jenny, thanks for that report. Thanks for that report. Can kind of still see a couple of miles out. That'll change a little bit overnight, Will. Tomorrow will be a different day. Brenda, hello to you in Bloomingdale. Hello, Hart of Van Buren County. Always good to see you there. Leslie, not looking forward to the smoke, that's for sure. Chris, the smell is awful. All right. Chris is in Coopersville, for those of you who don't know. And so that's going to be along I-96 between GR and Muskegon. And so a little further north. Remember, this is, as it gets closer to the surface, that effect is going to be moving its way north to south. Earlier today, for example, I posted a picture about 11 o'clock, 11:30 this morning of the sky, and you could just start to see, a little of that milky haze over the blue sky. Well, contrast that to what we were looking at a little bit earlier in South Haven. You can tell that smoke is getting thicker. Well, that's been going on in the UP. It started yesterday, moving through the UP and the northern lower. And so it starts high in the sky and then works its way, starts to sink, and that's what's going on across our area now from north to south. So Chris in Coopersville says the smell already there is awful. Brenda, hoping the smoke and the heat will let up. It will gradually. I think the smoke lets up Friday. I think by Saturday morning, we're going to have a much better situation as far as the smoke is concerned. Tomorrow, I think, will be the worst. The heat will be still around, although not quite as hot or humid still. Not feeling great until we get to Sunday and then Monday. In fact, I believe it's Monday morning. We're looking at a morning low, let's say around 62, 63 degrees. With dew points Monday morning right around 58 to 60. That's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm hoping for, right? Texas has dust and flooding rain, and we have smoke and ash. You're right. Jeanette, hello to you in Coldwater. Niece in East Jordan mentioned that Charlevoix. Oh, yeah, having ash falling. Well, East Jordan's up there, right? East Jordan up there in the northwest lower there. Melinda, ready for the heat to go away. It's going to take a little while, but it will eventually go away. The smoke will be with us heavily tomorrow. Starting to relax a bit Friday. I wouldn't be surprised if we still have an air quality alert on Friday. For now, it is definitely for Thursday. Stay tuned. I do think Saturday things improve as far as the smoke is concerned. The heat will relax just a little bit over the weekend. And then next week, I think we'll be a little bit more comfortable as far as the heat is concerned. Brenda, thanks for that. Thanks for the thanks. Dan, Chief Dan in the house. Been a rather unbearable last couple of days. Wait till that smoke drifts in tomorrow, Dan. Oak from Burr Oak, thank you so much. Deb, hello to you in Decatur. Terry, any rain chances in the near future? Yes, I do believe Friday we could see some, especially in the afternoon and evening. That too, by the way, will help because anything that gets that atmosphere mixing up, right? Gets it mixing up. That's going to help to disperse the smoke. One of the problems is we don't have a lot of wind. There's just not a lot of wind going on right now. And so it's fairly light. And as a result, that smoke's going to be with us. But if we get some of those showers and storms in here Friday, that will help. That will help. So Terry, there's the answer to that question. Yes, Friday and Saturday. Yes, Andrew, we will see a lot of the smoke. Yes. Kenny, hello to you. Karen, humid and hot for Kinderhook. Thanks for checking in, and you are right about that. Mike, thanks for the thanks. Yeah, there I answered the rain question there, Leslie. Hope you got that. Outside thermostat in the shade. I don't know. No, those outdoor thermostats, just depends on where they are. But no, nobody was up that hot. And by the way, remember your thermostat, your thermometer, I should say, doesn't measure heat index like that. The thermometer is just measuring air temperature, and nobody was near that today. What might affect that? It depends. What's it hanging over? Is it over a hard surface like asphalt, or is there concrete nearby or something like that? Because that can heat up, of course, a little bit deceptively so. Sheila, no smoke yet. Okay, good evening to you. Thanks for checking in. I don't think I got where you are. Feel free to chime back in. Just humid in Burr Oak right now. You'll get some. Oh, good. You got done mowing the lawn. Good job, because tomorrow, probably not an advisable thing to do tomorrow. So Oak and Burr Oak, thanks so much. And that smoke will be moving in probably while you're sleeping tonight. Sean, hello to you in Portage. Little and Sammy Sue, hello. Waiting for rain. Maybe Friday afternoon, Friday evening, and Saturday morning. We'll cross our fingers. Oh, boy. Ethan up there in Smoke Land. Leslie, thanks for the thanks. Got to move on to oh, good. You got a 205. Awesome. Good job, Ethan. Good job. I'm glad you're inside. By the way, Ethan is meteorologist at our sister station in Traverse City, which, by the way, is where that Mackinac Bridge cam comes from. So, Ethan, I hope the breathing is going well up there, because it is thick, as you don't need me to tell you that, right? Sue, hello to you. Sis and Grayling sent me impressive pictures. Smoky. Sherry, thanks for that report. Yeah, Grayling, Gaylord, Traverse City, Charlevoix, Sheboygan, Alpena, and then up into the UP, Marquette, Negaunee, Copper Harbor. Heavy duty smoke there. There was rain coming Friday or Saturday to take the heat away. Not really. It's still going to be warm and humid. The heat will gradually relax a bit over the weekend, but Sunday and then into Monday, that's when you're going to feel it a little bit more there, Ken. Chad, hello to you. Bob, oh, okay. Well, I can't explain that, but it was not that hot. Not that hot. Bob, hello to you in Twin Lake. Got some smoke up there. I'm sure you do. Barbara, hope you're having a good night as well. Portage getting some smoke, so starting to smell it. Beth, I'm gonna have to step out in the back lot when we're done here and check that out. Pretty bad up there, yeah. Okay. Day off. Good for you. Okay, yeah. Well, Ethan, I mean, I heard from your news director, by the way, on a conference call that I was in on a little bit earlier today. Again, Ethan works for our sister station up in Traverse City, 7 and 4 WPBN. And news director there, I think, was saying, there's a camera there that's at the television station up there, which the facility sits a bit up on a ridge, up on a hill a little bit. And was talking about how thick that smoke was. And I saw that camera a couple of times, and you were right. It very, very thick. Vicky, good evening to you. All right, I've got the screen up there for a while. I didn't address it. I think you can read it, but these are some safety tips. Limit your exposure to being outside tomorrow as much as you can. And inside air conditioning as much as possible with good filter. But, if you can't, then just remember when you're outside with that smoke to avoid strenuous activity as much as you can. Listen, it's also going to be hot tomorrow, too. I don't believe they've issued a heat advisory for tomorrow, but that's only because the heat index isn't expected to be at 100 or above. But I do think, even though it may not be 100, I do think it's going to be 95 plus. Let's say between 95 and 99. Still plenty hot. Add the heat to that, double reason to avoid to avoid strenuous activity. And if you must, remember, even more important, to take breaks, to stay hydrated, to limit your exposure to the sun, and to use sunscreen. And if you have heart problems, a heart disease, or if you have lung issues, respiratory issues like asthma, for example, it is most important to limit your exposure and any kind of strenuous activity outdoor tomorrow. Some symptoms to watch for, if there's wheezing, coughing, dizziness, burning in the nose, throat, or eyes, and your body's trying to tell you, I need a break. You need to get inside and give your body a break there. Give your body a break. Deb, hello to you. Thanks for checking in. Brenda. Going back to Leesburg, Florida. Okay. Well, safe travels, Brenda, to them. And, at least they're not going to get home and say, wow, it's a lot hotter here than it was in Michigan, right? It's been hot here for sure. No, I wouldn't want to try. You know what? When I was watching that bridge cam a little bit earlier this evening, I saw a couple of bikers. Looks like some Harley riders there heading over the bridge. And I was just thinking, that is not something I would want to do. I got to tell you, I wouldn't want to hit that steel grate on a bike. Well, of course, you don't have to. You can ride in I believe it's the right lane, right? Doesn't have that grate. on a nice sunny calm day, but especially with that smoke, that's going to be tough. That will be tough. Let's see, Keith. Okay, name. Okay. Sheila, hello to you. Thanks for checking in. Karen, hello. April, we're so glad when this dripping sweat weather will be gone. Well, it's going to go a little bit. Yeah, actually, next week is looking a little better. It's looking a little better, especially like next Tuesday, Wednesday. It's looking a little bit better. You know? But it is July, folks. You know that. It is July. Joanne's still warm out there, but not as hot. Okay, as this afternoon. Linda, hello to you. And Hattie Bell, thanks for checking in from Decatur. Is it going to cool off? Yes, but not really until Sunday and then into next week. Really got to wait until next week. Sorry about that, Hattie Bell. Stacy. Oh, sorry about that. You guys must know each other or something, right? You know it's how when your eyes sweat. If your eyes are sweating, I think your eyes might be watering. That is certainly a sign that there's too much smoke. All right, everybody, I'm going to skate. Oh, wait, I'm not done yet. Hold on. Let's get to our temps. Right now, look at it. These are the air temps. Most folks are in the upper 70s and lower 80s, but of course, it's all about the dew point. And especially, let's say, I-94 and I-96 and South. Look at all those 70s. Ugh. Here's what it means for the heat index. Still feeling like 90 in BC and in Grand Rapids. That's at 9:45, right? 9:48. Ooh, that means I got to hurry. All right, so here's your 7-day forecast. Hazy tomorrow, still hot and humid Friday and Saturday. We start to get some relief on Sunday. Next week will be a little bit better with a chance for some scattered showers and storms Friday and also Saturday. That's when I think things will start to improve. Joanne, it feels like this afternoon, depends on where you were. I saw for a while up and down what I call the cold corridor in the winter, I-69, looking at you, Coldwater, Marshall, Charlotte, and Lansing, that it was the hot corridor today with the heat index between 100 and about 105. I did see a 107 to 109 in Ionia there. Not sure how that thermometer's calibrated, but I believe I saw a 101, 102, something like that in GR. I did not see Kalamazoo get to triple digits, but close. So yeah, there you go. In your air-conditioned office for most of the day, that's the place to be. Wyoming, Michigan in the house. Amber, thank you so much. Appreciate it very much. Oh, at Western. Okay, thank you so much. Appreciate that very much. All right, I got to skate. It's 9:49. I only have 11 minutes. I'll be live on Arc West, Michigan. And an hour 11, I'll be live on the Mothership News Channel 3. Hope to catch you in one of those places. If not, don't forget, you can follow me on Facebook, WWMT's Keith Thompson. Also, Instagram, X/Twitter, YouTube, and Threads at Weatherman Keith, the @ symbol and Weatherman Keith. My good buddy Jeff Porter here in the morning. Live updates, 4:30 to 9 o'clock, must-see TV. If you're not smelling smoke already, I think when you step outside in the morning, you will be. So he'll have the latest on the smoke and the smokecast and the heat as well, and also updating you on any chances for rain for Friday and Saturday. He's got you again at noon. I'm back at 5:30, and 6. We'll do another Facebook Live tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. Haven't noticed smoke in BC yet. Thank you, Gary. That's a good report. Appreciate that. Sunday and Monday in Munising, Carol, I can't right now, but I don't think it's going to be an issue. But Munising is awfully close, as you know, up there, being on the tip there of the southern edge of Lake Superior shoreline there. I'll try to work on that for tomorrow. It's all going to be in the wind flow there. So I can't right now, but I can try to work on that tomorrow, Carol. I will try to work on that. Yeah, Chris, look at that 58 degrees on Wednesday morning. I got to tell you, can't wait for that. Thanks for the thanks there, Timmy. Got the AC running in BC. Amber, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thanks, Brenda. I'll see you at 10 and 11. Denise, hello to you. Yeah, you got thanks for that picture. Denise, by the way, provided that picture that I just showed a few moments ago. I posted it on my Facebook page. And by the way, Denise, thank you. I showed it, gave you credit on our newscast at 5 and at 6 this evening from Atlanta. So east of I-75, east of Gaylord up there in the northeast part of the lower. Thanks, Denise. And boy, stay safe up there. We're going to be getting some of that smoke down here tomorrow. We already are. Love the temperatures so much. Okay, you know what? I got to tell you, I understand that. Jackie, hello to you. Good evening. Thanks so much. Hope your night is going well. Renee, thanks. Have a good evening. And Dawn, appreciate that so much. All right, everybody. If I don't see you on the tube tonight, I'll catch up with you again tomorrow. Hey, let's stay safe in the heat. Stay safe in the smoke. Be extra careful out there tomorrow. Really take care of your body, all right? Take care of yourself. And if I don't see you tonight, I'll catch up with you again tomorrow night for a Facebook Live. Good night.